What's up everyone, welcome to Stockton. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. On this channel, we talk about stocks before they start blowing up, say goodbye to chasing stocks at all-time highs, and say hello to making some money. So if this sounds like something you want to take advantage of, then hit that beautiful subscribe button and like the video. Now let's get to it. Before we get into the video, I have to say that I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is just my opinion and is for entertainment purposes only. Having said that, if I'm talking about a company, I'll let you know whether I'm personally going to invest in it or not towards the end of the video. But you should always do your own due diligence, so with that out of the way, let's get started. Hi guys, today we're talking about a severely undervalued company with a high short interest. I expect the share price to triple, if not more, this year. Now, before we get into the juicy stuff, I want you to move that cursor slowly and then smash that like button and also subscribe to the channel. Right, so the company that we're talking about today is BioCryst, ticker symbol BCRX. I found out about this stock on Reddit and there's actually a whole page dedicated to this community. I encourage you guys to check it out. So BioCryst Pharmaceuticals is a biotechnology company that discovers oral and small molecule medicines. So first, we're going to look at BioCryst's recently approved drug, BioCryst. Yep, a difficult name to pronounce. Also known as Orladeyo. This drug is a once-a-day pill given to patients with a terrible lifelong disease called hereditary angioedema that results in them having to frequently visit the emergency room for life-threatening angioedema attacks. The incidence of HAE is only between 50,000 to 150,000 globally, but this is generally the case when it comes to treating rare diseases. Having said that, generally the low prevalence means higher medication prices, which makes up for the low volume in terms of what's required by the general public. Currently, all existing treatments for this disease are IV drugs that are painful and produce local reactions and cost around $533,000 annually. BioCryst, although expensive, is still cheaper, priced around $380,000 annually. The drug has been approved by the FDA and is also approved for use in Japan. The UK is so confident about the effectiveness and the safety profile of this drug that they've given it an early access. BioCryst, an oral therapy by BioCryst Pharmaceuticals for preventing swelling attacks in people with HAE, will be available to patients 12 and older in the UK through an early access medicine scheme before its potential regulatory approval. There are many patients in the UK that don't have a realistic option for effective HAE prophylaxis. The addition of BioCryst through the EMS will bring a much needed option for HAE patients suffering with this debilitating disease. So a lot of these countries now see the benefit this drug offers. It not only improves the quality of life for patients suffering from this terrible disease, but from what I gather, it's also cheaper. BioCryst expects peak sales of about $500 million for BioCryst, which is a pretty big deal for a small cap company whose market valuation is around $700 million. So the market cap is no longer $700 million, it's around $1.72 billion, but it is still way cheap in my opinion. In addition to this, BioCryst is working on its own antiviral drug, gladisivir, which has shown positive results in its early phase 1 trial and has now begun a phase 2 trial in Brazil. Just like remdesivir, which was originally designed to treat Ebola, gladisivir was originally created to treat the Marburg virus, but has shown promise in treating other types of viruses as well. So if approved, this could be an additional stream of revenue for BioCryst in the future. The company is also working on another drug, BCX 9930. This drug has shown clinical benefit in treating PNH patients. According to this Reddit post, we might see more data on this drug this week. Not sure how accurate that is, but if true and if we do get some positive news, then that could push the share price higher this week. So as we can see here, the stock is already a little bit up pre-market and has been on the rise in the past 6 months. I think anything under $12 is a good buy, and personally I'll be starting a position in this company today. One thing to keep in mind is that they do have a high debt to equity ratio and they could dilute shareholders in the future in order to raise money. However, that shouldn't be an issue as long as they use the money in the right way to grow their business. Anyways guys, that's it for today. I hope you have a great trading week and I'll see you in the next one.